Travel season is always exciting, but nothing ruins a getaway faster than unexpected expenses. But knowing how to plan and budget can save your wallet before you take flight. So here to give us a few tips is Budget University founder Shelby Patrice. Welcome back to you.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here.
Yes.
Tell us, how can improper budgeting practices interfere with someone's plans? Because you know there are people out there who will go out of the country with $200 to their name and make it happen.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't.
Right. Right. So basically, it's when you don't budget properly, a lot can happen, of course. So you're not budgeting in for those fees. When you go to the hotel, guess what? We have to do a hold for $150, $200. Yes. So like you said, if I only have $200 left on my credit card or on my debit card, they're taking that and holding it, and you're not going to get it back for another 7-10 days. So there goes your leisure money for stuff.
Yes.
And it's also the fact that a lot of people are messing up with this budgeting by booking their travel so close together and not giving them enough time for weather delays, mechanical delays, crew legalities, anything that can happen that's going to go into your budget.
Yes, yes. Okay, so what about biggest financial mistakes that people make when they're planning?
Yeah. So the biggest financial mistake that people are making when they're planning, number one, is not utilizing their budget that they already set aside, right? If you already set aside a certain amount for a budget, stick to that. Number two, not consulting with a travel agency, saying, hey, this is what I want, but this is how much I'm gonna spend strictly, just $1,000 on this. Another thing is not utilizing opportunities for kids. If you're traveling with kids, I'm just gonna go ahead and stay at a resort that's going to include these water slides and activities and stuff like that. Because when I'm going off campus of the resort, I'm about to spend all this money when I could have just stayed at the resort. So not going through and pinpointing and going through with a fine-tooth comb and saying, okay, this is where we're gonna save money at.
Yes, yeah. Okay, that's a good tip, actually.
Yes.
Just pre-planning. And really it just takes effort in making sure that we're leaning into our own wallets.
It
now,
does.
What is the first step in creating a realistic travel budget? Maybe something that we can use every time, because every travel destination is not the same, but maybe we can stick to the same modifications when it comes to our budget.
So the first tip that you actually do want to do is you want to see, okay, where are we going and how much time do we have for this place that we're going to go to? Number two, looking at it to make sure, okay, is this all inclusive? Is this going to include this? Will I need my wallet? Number three, what rewards do you have? Let's go through our rewards. A lot of people do not know that with your jobs, there's deals and discounts. Utilize that. Put that into your budget to see exactly what you're going to do. Number four, okay, what is it that we're going to do when it comes to movies, eating out, doing this, going here, Ubering, not calculating Uber costs, not calculating transportation costs, right? They add up. And a lot of people, I know I'm one of them, my big two things is, does it offer free breakfast and does it offer hotel and airport transportation? Because that's going to save me some money.
Yes,
you see? So just looking into those pinpoints about what exactly is going to save you the money and how you're going to create your destination on where you're going.
Let me ask you this, because you just mentioned rewards. How do you feel? Because you know all the financial things. So tell me, how do you feel about those credit cards that like rack up the points? Do you lean towards them or not?
So it's so funny because you can lean towards those points, right? And then when you're logging into those websites, like certain hotel resorts, do you have points? And when you put in that credit card number, it's gonna pop up and say, oh, you only owe this much. So one time I got a hotel stay for free, well, using my rewards, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just got this by just my rewards.
Yes.
So we didn't have to calculate the hotel in the budget.
And that's a change to the budget that we like to see.
That is, saving a couple of dollars, right? Yeah.
Yes, indeed. How far in advance do you think we should start planning?
Oh my goodness, I would always say 6 months is always good, especially when you're doing prepaid, stuff like that. You want to do 6 months, and you always want to say, okay, this is where I'm going to go, because this is going to give you an opportunity to not only save for the trip and to go on a budget plan for the trip, but also save on the side for what you're going to spend on food, movies, and all that other stuff. So I always say 6 months. Now, if you're going on a vacation, you know what? I just need to get away. I'm tired. I can't take it. Look and utilize, your deals and discount opportunities and see where can I go for a staycation or that's cheap that's going to utilize the budget.
Smart. Very, very smart. Plus, it's kind of like girl math. When you plan it out far enough in advance and you prepay for it, by the time the trip come around, it feel free.
Yes.
It ain't, but it feel like it.
Right. And then especially when the trip's in 2 or 3 months and I've already completed my payment plan, I can save this money up to get my hair done, go do this, get some outfits, and you still have time for that, money and time
because
for that.
you know
Yeah.
the maintenance is expensive
That's
as well.
the biggest thing. Yes.
Very good. Okay, if we want to learn more tips and tricks from you, where can we find you?
You can always find me at budgetuniversityonline.com and Budget University on all social media platforms.
Shelby, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.